Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk. You guys, you hear the story of the tortoise and the hare? The tortoise and the hare? At least on the British line over there, there's a tortoise and a turtle. So the younger cousin, younger, smaller cousin of the Tier 9 tortoise is the turtle, which is a premium British TD. It's very slow. Very slow. It gives me a lot of time to talk while it attempts to get into battle. We are on Safe Haven Port, Himmelsdorf, Havendorf, Spawndale over here into the west, and we are headed over to the east. And I'm going to stick around in the buildings, and that's kind of where this thing loves to live. In places where it can move from cover to cover, get up into people's faces, and just start using its armor and bully gun. And when I say bully gun, it's not like it's doing a lot of damage. What does this thing do? 400? I mean, it's okay. 330. Not even close to 400. But man, do it shoot fast. It shoots fast, man. And it's got some pretty darn good armor. This is a all Tier 8 battle, which is certainly going to help it out quite a bit. 9s and 10s, yeah, the armor doesn't really hold up. Me and this Oho do not get along very much. We're going to spend a lot of time bumping into each other, and neither one of us is exactly agile to get out of the other's way. So I thought about going down there because into the tunnels is kind of a really great place for the turtle because it can just keep its front armor to everything and just send that DPM downrange. But we're going to peel this defender out first. So we're just going to no respect. Like, no, defender, I don't care. Come around here. We're going to, boom, whatever, you're gone. I didn't even really aim. We're looking at, with its APCR, 253 pen, which isn't amazing, and with its AP 224. So you don't really get a whole bunch of pen out of this thing. What you get is pretty good workable armor and a bunch of DPM, just a bunch. You also get a lot of slowness. It's a kind of creeping doom playing this tank, if you have some support and some friends around. Now, if you get surrounded or isolated, you're in a lot of trouble. You can, to some extent, shoot your way out of it based on the speed. Now, just watch how fast this thing reloads. Boom. This dude's shooting HE. That's going to help us. I'm just going to shoot his track and do that. The shooting the HE dude in your mill is not really, I don't know, a brand new player. He's hurting. So we just keep putting it in here and tracking him and penning him. He fixes it, and boom. Creeping doom, like I said, what you're getting with this tank is just the gunfires constantly. It's like a machine gun at Tier 8, all right? It is as close to a machine gun as you're going to get on a Tier 8 TD. So we come around here. This does take a while, though. It's fairly accurate. I go for the turret, and see how it got low right up underneath that back deck part and bounced on that angle? That was absolutely hilarious. Maybe rushing it a little bit. I sort of expected Mr. Renegade to press 2 and start penning me. And I'm not really sure what he's doing. I don't even what is he doing? He's not shooting. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I'm not really sure what... Does he shot yet? We're just going to stand in. I almost don't have time to move. The reload is so fast. And it's almost reloaded. It's almost reloaded before you zoom back in after you fire. Watch this. So I have to actually wait for a second to get all the way zoomed in before I can fire again. And we just machine gunned down a Renegade shooting through his Tuma. 2,874 damage already. That's the thing about this tank that you will find. You'll wonder how did I get to that damage? You're just playing along, shooting along, shooting along. You look down and go, I don't even know where all that damage came from. I have no idea. The KV-4 went around us and beat up our team down there. Get a bounce. The pen's not great, so while that is a fairly weak spot on the KV-4, if I get off to the side at all, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble. So I'm just going to roll up on this dude. A little bit hasty. What I should have done there is try to track him. I sort of figured I might be able to pin his side, but he had good angles, so that wasn't happening. So let's just clear this hatch right here, and we'll just get rid of him. Make sure he can't hide the hatch anymore. Creeping doom, right? Man. We have been pressing W for a long time, and we have gone 3 squares or so away from our spawn point, maybe 4. That is it. That is the sum total of the distance we have been able to get. But It will get there eventually. The tortoise and the hare. Remember that story? I talked about that. What is the story of the tortoise and the hare? The tortoise and the hare. The hare takes off and runs down there to the south, goes up in the hill, rages around, gets dead. The hare just kind of wanders around, slowly but surely, going at people, firing as he goes, killing things right and left. Up to 5 kills. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go up and over that. But none of it happens quickly. None of it happens quickly. Big bummer that I missed that WZ-132. I do not want the artillery to find me and start beating up on me. So I kind of hang out here for a minute, hoping one of these two will make themselves available to being shotted. I'm hoping they will be shottable. I think I actually missed the WZ-132 a couple times here. Take a bad shot. I think does he know? I don't know. Pretty sure he gets pushed out by the Centurion. There he is. So watching him take on the Centurion. The AC is finally moving up. This is still a pretty close game, despite all the damage I've dropped. Now we'll just kill him off, right? No, we missed. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Not a particularly good aim either on that one. Let's see if we can kill him here. That, I mean, I would have bet at the moment you fired that 9 out of 10. I would have bet 9 out of 10 times that shot was going to miss. I would be incorrect. That would have been the 10th of 10 times. Don't ask me why I took the hard way. I don't know. Sometimes the tortoise just does that. Creeping Doom. 3,693 damage, 1,200 bounce, 6 kills. And I have just W'd my way through the enemy team. We're going to quickly dash back here. Not really running into a problem with the time because we didn't get bogged down at all. There's still 8 minutes left in the game. The Oho is getting bombed by the 2 artillery, though. We find one of them, which is a good thing. And I'm worried about the AC-48. Because AMX AC-48 has an autoloader, provided he has that unlocked. And he can do a bunch of damage real quick. So if he catches me in the side or from behind, so to speak, or something like that, maybe you chuck a couple arty shots stunning me in there, I'm in a hurting status. But we kill one of the arty, and that was a big deal. Because a double Lorraine 155-51, is that on track or something? Why are there 4 in one game here? Is the 155-58 on track? Maybe it is. But a double dose of AMX 155-51 is extremely painful. Because they hit decently hard, and they're both tier 8s. I'm trying to just maybe back up and open this up, and I think, maybe these two will shoot each other multiple times, and there'll be some hit points left. And that is exactly what happens here, because they just keep bouncing off each other. He's in a hurting status, though, because here comes Mr. Tortoise. Look at that good gun depression. We thump him once. We just keep him auto-aimed. Look at that nice fast reload. He has no choice to die but to die. And we're at 7 kills, over 4,000 damage. 91 assists. And I'm thinking, where's that arty? Would love to kill that arty. We'll just take... Oh, something... No, that's just a leaf flying. So we just shoot in his general direction. But it doesn't end up killing him. And we win. We win by cap? Yes. We won by cap. We left 1 artillery alive. And pretty good deal here for the old turtle. In its element, this thing is a beast. It really is. In its element, it's a beast. Is that the shot I took right through the old mantlet there? Actually, that's off to the side of the mantlet, isn't it? Interesting. Interesting. The only damage I took there, I did bounce, like I said, bounce 1,200. I did 4,096 with 7 kills. Creeping Doom, my friends. Does that always happen with this? No. I guess in the story, the tortoise always beats the hare, but sometimes the hare just whoops that tortoise because he doesn't get lazy and sit around while the tortoise walks by him, right? All right, guys, that's it. Creeping Doom. When it works, it's fun. That's all I've got to say about that.